This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And welcome to my review of the Stranger Things set, The Upside Down. With this, I'll be taking a look at the set fully. I have actually never fully looked at this. The set does belong to my brother, and he let me use it for a review. The new season of Stranger Things did drop today. Please no spoilers. I currently would be watching either the end of Kenobi or the beginning of the first or maybe second episode at this point. Depends on when I wake up. But yeah, I'll have my Kenobi review out later today. And the theme of the Stranger Things either later today or tomorrow. So first, let's take a look at the figures. And the first one is the Demogorgon. And the Demogorgon is a cool figure. I know it does have a closed head. I do not know where my brother has placed it, so I cannot show it here. Here's the front and back side. And the details are really cool in this. Putting him back on, we'll take a look at Chief Hopper. And Hopper is a cool figure. He has a coffee cup with him. He also has his hat on. And a pretty simple police officer design. He's a simple but cool figure. The next figure we have to look at is Joyce. And she has a picture of one of Will's artwork, a flashlight, and the first one we can look at it as potentially a double-sided face. One of them's a little more surprised, while the other is far more happy. Placing her back on, we finally have Will. And looking at him, he has a more scared face on one side. He also has his bike with him. That's how my brother had it. I didn't want to mess with it. And then on the back side, he has just more of a sad expression. Yeah, looking at them, it's all really cool. Flipping it around, we have Dustin, who has a special hat and hairpiece. He has a compass and a walkie-talkie. Although all of them probably should have a walkie-talkie. I don't know if it was extras in the set. One side of his face is a little more surprised, while the other side has him with a pretty great smile on his face, which is really unique to his figure. And is definitely like the character in the show. We then have Lucas. And he has his commando, I can't even think his name is, bandana on. He also seems to have a flashlight. He has his slingshot, a more nervous expression on one side, and no back head printing, which you can see is because he has a little bandana back there. And I've never looked at these figures before, besides at a distance. We then have Mike with a more questioning expression, and then a more angry expression on the backside, and he's really cool. And finally, you have 11 in her disguise. She has a waffle, a wig on, and her head is bald, since that's about as close as you could get to her hair look. And how they do it for many figures that have extremely low-cut hair, like Rex. Yeah, the figures to this are all really cool. I will be moving them to the side so we can take a look at the main build of the set. After take a look at a few of the side ones. First, there's this little display stand for the figures. I believe you're supposed to put the 4 kids on here, although you could put anyone you want. It has the Stranger Things logo, and it's reflecting a bunch, so I'm not going to be angling it up. And the back side's pretty simple. I'm going to keep it facing over here so I don't get a reflection on my face. And then we have Hopper's truck. It has Hawkins Police Department on both sides. It has his license plate on one side. And if you pop this off, you can see the inside as they're ready for him to sit, and a pumpkin in the back talking about season 2 and how the pumpkins were all being infected. And I'm just going to be placing this to the side so I could take a look at the main build without this stuff getting in the way. Since this is a big main build, we'll take a look at it from the upside down side first, and then the main side second. So I'll just be angling this up so we can take a look at the top portion of the build and put my phone back in because it's about to launch out. Okay, I think that should be good. And taking a look at the front side, you can see there's a lot of vine details. You can see the address over here and two large trees which are used to support it, as you can see in the base down here. You can see some things like a chair over here. You can see a bucket, and there's just looks like a blank tile. I can't tell if there's anything printed on it or stickered on it from there. I'm actually going to move up my tripod a little closer so I can get a closer look in. And with that, yeah, it's just a doormat. I'm looking around at it. Don't want to move it too close to it so it doesn't have a chance of falling off. But this is a really interesting design. You can see there's sort of covered up windows on the inside, and this will be matching the other half of it. And honestly, I'm going to be cutting when I fully flip it around because I don't want to be having this in front of me because it's a really heavy build. But you can see all these cool little designs. Flipping it to the back side, which I will be doing very carefully. You can see a very detailed interior. You can see up here we have the lights with the letters, so Will can communicate with his mother. You can see there's a missing poster in here for Will. If I slightly angle it, you can see a chair here that has, I can't tell what the thing says. And sorry, I can't read that. It's try to read it at an angle. I'll tell you what it says on the other side since it should all match and it'll be in a lot more color. You can see he has a, I can't think of his name, a boombox, I think. Poster looking similar to Jaws, and the stream of lights up here. And overall, this is really cool. There's also a phone down here which uses to communicate with his mom. And you'll soon see it nearly perfectly matches everything. There's just a few things on the bottom side that are not translated to the top side with the vines. So let's take a look after I cut because I do not want to drop this. Moving to the other side, you can see it's almost identical. The lights have fallen over. I think they're supposed to, I'm not sure they're supposed to be held up. They probably connect to something, but I don't know how. And I'd have to figure it out. It's probably one of these that attach, and I'm not 100% sure. So I'll have to figure that out when I put it away, because that's how I got it. That's probably the reason it was kept with the upside down side up. But you can see the lights laying around. There's also, you can also open the door. I forgot to do that at the bottom, but you can figure it out. You have the same stuff matching here with the plant at the bottom matching here, the chair matching. This is a Dungeons and Dragons rule book, which is a lot easier to see with the bright colors on this side. There's a missing poster for Will. There's a light up brick here that helps you shine onto the different letters so you could act like he's sending a message, although it's not going to be perfect. There's some hidden video cameras up here, likely put up there by Hawkins Lab. And you can see the bedroom over here is an identical match, just without all the vines and stuff growing out, which is really cool. You also see a little chimney up here. Yeah, it's time to turn this around one last time and take a look at, let's look at the sides. There's more destroyed printing here and brick printing here. You can see some of the side tree details. The front side here is a lot more obvious to see. You could see this little swing design, which is cool. You have the chair design over here, and You can see the newspaper is a lot more clear on the windows. And yeah, it's a really cool design. There's also a little spot here to put, I believe, Hopper's car, which if I grab it, you can see it connects down there. You just simply place it on here, and that's all you'd have to do. Well, yeah, I'm not going to be doing that right now. I do not want to mess with the stability of this. And I also nearly tripped on something behind me, so that's fun. Yeah, with this, it is really cool. And a really nice design. I think that it's really awesome to see. One thing that could have been really cool is if they made upside down equivalent to Hopper's car, although we never saw that in the show to my knowledge. It would still be a really cool thing to see. I think the design of this is really nice. I don't know, I originally thought there was 2 Demogorgons in this set. One for each body so you could have it. But I guess I was wrong. Yeah, this is an extremely cool set. You can see how these little pieces are connected over here with these ball joint pieces. And if you really wanted to, I'm not going to do this because this is not my set again. You could pop them out and have the 2 sets put side by side so you can compare them and see just how accurate the details are. I'm not sure if they're going to be 100% perfect, because, you know, you may make mistakes like with these little things when building. But yeah, I think this is a really nice set. I think it was just retired by Lego, so it might cost you a little more money. But if you're a fan of Stranger Things, I definitely recommend getting that. And I may be getting the 11 and Demogorgon brick heads because that look like a cool set. Although I'm also going to be getting a few other ones like the Ahsoka one, which I've been planning to get for a while. And the recently revealed Vader and Obi-Wan one, which I'll talk about probably next week. I'll probably do a full video talking about Kenobi merchandise revealed for the last 2 weeks next week. But yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to be kind of quiet for today until I release those videos because I'll be watching both Stranger Things and Kenobi, with Kenobi going first because I've just been really excited to see that. But yeah, I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you all in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.